Oh my God.
Busy, huh?
Uh, hold on. I'll show you. Is anyone else on with us?
No,
Hold
not
on.
yet.
Hold on.
Okay.
Can you see
Oh
him?
my gosh. That's amazing. Oh my Lord. I love it.
I'm sitting here with an ice pack on my face.
Oh my goodness. Oh, well, that's must mean you have a headache or
No, I do this every day.
ah, oh, okay, okay.
I went down a horrendous uh rabbit hole this morning and literally just looked at my clock a couple of minutes ago and realized that this was starting and then I'm so far behind.
Oh,
I think I've spent since like 9:50, it's almost 2 o'clock, building a super prompt.
oh my goodness.
Yeah. Yeah. And I mean I'm like, oh my God.
I mean, that sounds cool. What is it for?
Um, well, it kind of, hold on 1 second. Let me get this off. I'm
Okay,
gonna, whew, okay. That feels good. Um,
nice.
oh my God, I got my freezer refrigerator door open. Hold on a
Okay,
second.
okay.
Um, that's how far behind I am. I actually built it because I want to use it as a jumping off point starting on Monday to talk about this,
Mhm.
and it's a super prompt for women to decide, like, here's my skill set. What can I do with it? And so I was writing a version that would be like brutal level 4 pushback,
Mm,
like major architect
mm,
and putting it together like a strategist, like a partner that was putting $100,000 into it and was going to push every time to push back.
yeah.
And then one that was a step by step, one question at a time, guided kind of coach type platform.
Mm,
And then I was writing a post for Monday to ask, as a business person, what do you prefer? Do you prefer pushback? Do you prefer like a yes man? Like, what do you prefer? So that I'm going to try to sell these prompts,
mhm,
not for a lot of money, but I think they're pretty good. And
mhm.
then it kind of, I think it's a segue into when you figure out what you want to do, but you don't know how to do it. Then I have a whole series set up for, um, here's what you can do. How would it change your life if you had a system that walked you through step by step that helped you launch? So it's kind of a series of things that I'm lining up, if
Hell
that
yeah.
makes sense.
Yeah, that sounds awesome. Um, I'm looking forward to talking to you after if you're still able to do that.
Yeah.
Okay,
It's a
cool.
rainy day today, so
Nice. No, cool.
yeah.
All right.
Nope,
I'm
no
gonna go
cool.
ahead and let Linda in and we'll see
Okay,
who
cool.
else shows up.
I'm gonna turn my camera off for a minute so I can shut my refrigerator and freezer
No
door.
worries. All right, all right. Hey there, Linda. Hello. Linda, can you hear me? Oh, let's see. I see your hand raised. And I see you're in here, but I don't see you. Linda, if you are here, go ahead and unmute yourself and say hello. I do see your, yeah, I see your thing now. Oh, hey, I see you. I see your message there. That is perfect. Melissa, I'm curious, have you tried the new launch kit brief thing?
Sorry,
Whenever you
say
get
that
back,
again?
I'm curious, have you tried the new launch kit brief that's been
No,
added to LaunchBox?
no.
Okay, maybe we can get a chance to walk through it, or have you walk through it?
Yeah, we can do that.
That would be cool.
Did you
Linda, are you
change it?
only, what was that?
Did you change it?
Uh, well, I added it.
What
I've added it
launch
over
kit?
the launch kit brief.
Oh, okay.
Hmm. It will.
Uh, let me see. Launch kit brief.
Oh, she can't hear anyone.
And that's in admin launch kit. Platform brief? The platform brief?
Yes.
I think I did something with this with you,
Okay.
if I'm not mistaken. Let me know if you want me to share my screen. I don't think they were all fin. I think when we were working on this, they weren't all coming up.
Okay. So maybe it's been revised since the last time we checked it out.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, depending on who shows up and the time we
Hmm.
have, I will
Okay.
I'll walk you through that because that would be really cool. Um, and I think it will be helpful for that workshop coming up.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's see. I'll do entire screen. Okay.
There we are. Hey,
Hey, Linda.
we are in the car. Forgot that this Kim had her feeding tube replaced again this morning.
Oh,
It
okay, man.
fell out yesterday. I don't know if you saw it on Facebook. It fell out yesterday. And then this morning she was changing her shirt and it fell out again. So I am so
Oh,
sorry. We're going to Lowe's to do some stuff around the house, but I did want to jump on the call. I'll just listen. I did want to tell you I am building my first curriculum with McLean's with your stuff.
oh,
And
wow.
I'm super excited. So I do want to mention that, and I'm gonna stay on and listen. But I'm gonna be walking around the store. Hi, Melissa. How you doing?
Hi, good. Boy, am I familiar with the feeding tube issues.
Oh
Mhm.
wow. So you
We
can,
had one of them too.
wow.
Yes. Where they would
So
pop out. I would literally pop that thing back in and put tape on it and race to the hospital.
one,
So I'm really familiar.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hope everybody's
goodness.
okay.
Can
I'm
I
glad
just
you're
sit
both
here,
here.
Jenny?
And
Okay,
and
I'm gonna sit here. Jenny said I could sit here. Well,
all
thank
right.
you, Melissa. You want some money? Here, hang on.
Absolutely, we want money,
Let's
right?
see. Heck yeah. We'll take some.
You can't use your veteran ID, can you? Yeah, I can.
All right, I'm gonna hit you on mute here, Linda,
That's fine.
and
Thank you.
we'll get going. Let me see if I can.
9738.
Let's see. Actually, Linda, I don't think I can mute you. Would you mind
You don't
hitting the
have to
button real
mute.
quick?
She's gone and I'll be quiet.
Oh, okay, okay. Okay, cool. I'll just go ahead and hop into it now that both of y'all are here. We'll see if anyone else shows up for the call. But welcome. Both of you guys are both in LaunchBox, and I'm excited to be here with you. And yeah, would like to check in with you. What we did earlier this week on the Launch and Learn call, it was less about LaunchBox and more geared towards just where we are in general with our offer, whatever it is we're trying to launch, and just giving the people in the room a chance to connect with each other as builders, as founders, as entrepreneurs. And so I would like to hear where you guys are at, whether it's with LaunchBox or something else that you're working on. I'll give you like a few minutes here and introduce yourselves. I know you both know each other, but yeah, let's just get a little bit better acquainted with each other and where we're at. So I'm Ian. I'm super busy every day working on LaunchBox, making it better and better. And recently, what I've been working on with it is a workshop that's coming up on the 16th, where to a broader audience, we'll be going through one of the tools that I'll show you here today. which will give people a glimpse into LaunchBox. And it's also going to be different because it's the first time that I'll be bringing in guests. I met someone out here in Houston that I'm excited to introduce. His name's James. He's like a serial entrepreneur. And Melissa will also be there speaking about her experience with AI and learning and becoming a coach and how she is implementing and teaching. So she'll have a chance to provide her wisdom on that call. And that's, I mean, it's been a lot of building that workshop out. So this is a part of it as well. So connecting with you guys. I will pass it on. Melissa, if you want to say where you're at. Hey, Claudia.
Hi, Ian.
Welcome
Claudia.
in.
Hello, Melissa. Regina's coming.
Okay, cool.
I think that I am, well, I'm Melissa, and I live in Florida. And I left the career in most recently in aerospace. And if you guys are on LinkedIn, my last assignment, they just posted, it was so cool. I was involved with Joby Aviation, and they have launched their air taxi in New York City, and it was amazing. So I'm just throwing that in there just to give a little bit of background on what I was involved in and what I actually left to do this. And what this is still unfolding. I am in a constant battle with myself on probably the dumbest things. I went down a rabbit hole this morning building a super prompt for when my niche is working with women 45 and over who are wanting to learn AI, but are not really part of the tech industry at all. But they have a lot of wisdom, right? They got a lot of wisdom in their years, and they want to um, find the skills that they already have and maybe translate into a money-making opportunity. That's my niche. It keeps me up at night. And I'm constantly tweaking. So today's effort was simply making a super prompt or a series of super prompts that are one version is question by question, pulling the information out, kind of like a coach. And the other is a hard hitting architect. Like I'm going to push on you and I'm going to tell you if this is a good idea or not. And I'm going to help you pivot if you have to. I'm going to be like $100,000 investor in your endeavor, and I'm going to hit you hard. So there's like two different things. And I went down every rabbit hole and looked at my watch, and it was 1:55. And I'm like, holy crap, I got to get on this call. So that's my life right now, is constantly tweaking, and it's slowly starting to come together. I've been creating about 60 pieces of content for every week, which is a lot. And I'm going to try to cut that in half this week, but be really tailored and structured on what I'm sending to be extreme high value. So that's me.
That's funny, Melissa. I'm in the same
Thank
niche.
you, Melissa. Oh, all right.
It's a good
So,
niche.
That's
For-
cool. I like that, Melissa.
yes, thank you, Melissa. For Claudia and Regina, who just showed up, we are going around the room and just introducing ourselves briefly with where we're at in our launch, whether it's with LaunchBox or something else that you're doing. And I want to keep the time structured as well. We'll transition in about 5 minutes, so try to keep it to 1 to 2 minutes, and we'll move on. Let's see, Linda, you were here. Why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself?
Hey everyone, my name is Linda Mingy, and I'm an agile coach by trade. I've done a little bit of everything, but agile coaching has been my heart, and I've been doing that for about 19 years. But now I'm wanting to be agile AI coach. And so my current client is not quite there yet. McLean's is who I work for. I'm a coach over 102 teams. I'm the only coach, which is pretty scary. We usually have 25, 30 coaches on a transformation that large, but that's okay. I'm using AI every way I can every day. And I'm about to use the great LaunchBox to do my first building of curriculum. And it's like a little, it's not office hours, but it's going to be called a little PAD pit stop. PAD stands for Plan, Align, Deliver. And it's going to be a pit stop where they can come in and learn a little bit of chunks of learning so they can retain it. Stop by 15, 30 minutes. We did the iLearns when I worked at Apple, and I think it's going to be effective. And I'm excited to use Ian's great stuff he has created for us. And it's super excited. Thank you, Ian. Thanks, everyone.
Thank you, Linda. All right. Hey, Claudia.
Hello. My name is Claudia Hernandez. And currently for 15 years, I've been a special education paraeducator. Right now, I'm in the autism and special needs realm. Been doing that for 2 years. I did 13 years in middle school. Right now I'm working on, I've been studying AI since August of last year. And now I've branched with Ian and his cool stuff. I met actually Ian last year. And I'm also doing travel. I got into the travel world. So now I'm considered a mentor, so I've been mentoring 4 people to become travel agents, and it's just been fun and learning, and I'm just hoping to learn more from you guys.
Awesome, Claudia. That's cool. All right, Regina, if you are able and you would like to introduce yourself, go ahead and hop off mute, and no pressure if you can't. I can move on to the next thing. Okay. If you want to speak up and introduce yourself later, you're more than welcome to, if you're not able to right now. So thank you for being here. Thank you all for being here. And I do want to emphasize the part of connection that I experienced earlier in the week with people on the more open meeting with Launch and Learn, where we all got to do exactly what we just did and also tap into where maybe we're challenged, and to leave at the end of the call with a takeaway of something that we would, like an actual action item that we could carry on into next week. So if we can do that, we can see how that goes in this format. And then I do have some stuff planned for the remainder of the meeting, and we'll definitely open up the floor for other folks to ask questions and go like that. So we'll do another quick lightning round where you are experiencing a challenge in your launch, and we'll do the action item at the end of the call. So maybe we can just go in that same round. Okay, I'll go first again. So where I'm challenged, I shared earlier, I'm a solo founder, as I believe most of you are. I mean, we're all working and we're all networking together. But it's tough, and I hear it with each of you. It's tough, like being the one person making all the content, responsible for the sales, doing all of the like back end and coding stuff. So I feel bottlenecked, and it's increasing because there's a lot of good opportunities that are coming my way, and I know each of these opportunities are a time investment that I don't have as a solo founder. So I've been really wanting to increase my team and to hire people on, and I know that's coming soon. But I'm also challenged with, like, which of these paths is the right path to take, and afraid of, if I don't pick the right one, then I mess up. And so that's where I'm challenged. Yeah, thank you guys. I'll turn it over to Melissa.
I think my biggest challenge is what a lot of solopreneurs end up with, which is overthinking and not enough action. And I feel like I'm taking action every day, but the action is not producing what I want. So it's a cycle of constant reevaluation. Is it this? Is it that? At first I thought that the hurdle to overcome was doing like face forward videos and constant creation, and I'm not struggling with that. It's just that it doesn't feel like it's landing where it needs to land. So I'm in a process of reevaluation right now. I feel like I've got 12 modules in there ready to go, and I keep reevaluating them over and over again. Like, I don't like this, I don't like that, I need to change this, I need to change that. Um, so I'm stuck in this loop of reevaluating. That's where I am.
Thank you, Melissa. Linda, do you have a quick point you'd like to share?
Yeah, with this agile transformation, we're trying to implement the scaled agile framework, but then they want to do a little bit of Scrum by Jeff Sutherland. And so it's like, back and forth doing two frameworks instead of just sticking with one. So building these learning materials this week is going to be some challenging. I'm going to have to keep going back. Okay, so which are we using in the Scrum framework and versus the scale? I've been a big Jira user for 15 plus years. They have taken Jira, the way the team was working and getting scope done. I don't know why they changed it. They got a new transformation lead, and now he's a software engineer, and now he's made it in a software engineer's view. And it's tough because we don't have scrum masters, we have project managers. So that's what I'm dealing with. I'm hoping that this week goes good. I'm super excited to have some great tools in Ian's toolbox that I can have a confidence that I am going to go over these bumps in the road that I've been dealing with the last few weeks. And I appreciate y'all on this call and appreciate y'all being good listeners and love being a part of this community. Thanks, Ian, for bringing us all together.
Absolutely. Thank you for showing up, Linda, and for sharing that as well. Yeah. Claudia, do you have any challenges
Yes.
you're on?
Oh, of course. Many challenges. I feel like sometimes I have my hand in too many cookie jars, right? I would say the challenge, well, one of the challenges is trying to roll over to LaunchBox and get LaunchBox like in part of my day to day. I don't know. I always put it in the back burner, and I know I shouldn't because I'm so focused on like travel right now and getting that automated. And that's the part that the automation part is just put it on play and let it run, right? And then I'm in my mind, I'm like, okay, I can get and do something else, but I'm almost there. And then I think once I can get on that platform and move my community, then it will be golden. And also, it's just sometimes you get the shiny object, right? You find something new, and then you just spur somewhere else. So, and similar to what Melissa was saying, like we do, and we do some action, but the action is not what we want to accomplish. Like, is the result is not what we expect. So, just similar battles, like you guys, and it's hard, but what's nice is we have these type of communities that we can talk, we can express, communicate, and hopefully grab, like you say, takeaway, get a takeaway, and then keep each other like kind of like accountable and motivated to move forward. So yes.
Heck yeah. Thank you. Regina, are you available? Up there we
Hello, I'm Rajina. I'm a travel agent also like Claudia is, and I actually also have a SaaS agency that is GHL, and I'm trying to do that along with teach my community, and anybody else that wants to learn AI and how to do different things with AI. But I have been struggling with the kidney stone the last couple weeks, so it's really been an issue to try to get things done. And I also am lacking trying to get people into LaunchBox. For some reason, it's like before the day comes and goes, and it comes and goes so fast that I don't get not even a tenth of what I need to get done. And
I hear
I
you,
too
Regina.
also
Yeah.
appreciate this community, because I love the fact that you could come in and express something and we all are able to collaborate to be able to give one another, benefits that would help them, or just, to know that you're not the only one struggling.
100%. I feel that same way. Yeah, I relate to each and every one of you and I hear the common thread of maybe too much stuff going on and can't give something the full attention that it needs, as well as getting discouraged if something doesn't pan out for me in the time that I think it will or how I think it should look. So I definitely relate with that. And I guess my 2 cents on that is I'm doing these calls and I'm doing them consistently, whether somebody shows up or not. And I'm glad that you guys are showing up. And I think for me, that's huge, is to just have something that I can be consistent with. And maybe it's going to go somewhere, maybe it's not. I started out doing a lot of social media posts, and it felt like I was talking to a void. And this was all through like the first half of 2025, posting, trying to get into Facebook groups and posting there and maybe having a comment or a like here and there. But eventually I was seen by people, and I'm glad that I didn't give up. And I think that that is the case for a lot of us. Is it's tough to break. There's a lot of noise in this AI scene for one, and I think for me, the length and consistency had allowed me to develop my brand and my voice. Where, for the folks who've been showing up to this call, we weren't doing what we're doing now, and so we're experimenting with seeing what works over time. And I think that this format works pretty well. I mean, I'm gonna get into LaunchBox here, but also I think we all just need some of that, like, understanding that, hey, I'm not the only person who's feeling the way that I feel, and I'm not doing anything wrong. Like, we're all doing our best. So thank you guys for sharing that, and we'll have a chance to connect at the end about it and get to answer some questions about what you're going through. And this is what I'm trying to solve with LaunchBox. Is I know we all have different avenues that we're exploring and that we're trying to generate a company around. But for me, the thought is LaunchBox should and can be that one central place where all of that is like the home base from. So you can begin by generating income from the people that are subscribed there. And then let's say you're doing your travel agency, you can market to the people that are in LaunchBox. Everything can branch off from there, as well as working to make it a self-contained ecosystem that just makes it easy. And so week after week, I'm hearing what's working and what isn't from you guys, and it's really helping me shape the platform to be what I really want it to be. And that's what I'll walk through here today with the launch kit. And what it does, you start by answering about 8 questions. It asks you about what makes you and your offer yours, like who are you, what audience are you trying to cater to. Goes through those questions, and then it gives you something called a brief. And that's just like an AI generated, here's your audience based on all those questions, and here's your voice, here's your story, and sort of helps you get it all on paper instead of mixed up in your head, where it's your clear voice. And so hopefully like your North Star. And so it takes that, then it proceeds to a strategizing session. And after you've answered those questions, it generates your funnel. It's a 30-day funnel to bring people into LaunchBox. And what that looks like is right now it's pretty rigid. It's over time, it will be more dynamic and flexible. But I just wanted something that I think would be a good solid funnel. Yes, absolutely. So it will create your waiting list to get into LaunchBox. It will generate 2 lead magnet pages that users can also go to join your wait list. And so the first 2 weeks, it's like, here's your wait list, here's 2 lead magnets, and then here's your social media posts, 1, 2, 3, 4. You post them on these days, and then it moves to the second part, which is, all right, you've got a little bit of an email list warmed up. You've got a little bit of people knowing about what you're doing. Go ahead and give them the sales page. So it generates the sales page with your checkout information. So now you have a warmed list, and you can target them through emails. You can target them with the images that are created, with the it generates the emails, and so it goes through a 30-day funnel like that. And so far, people are impressed by it. I don't know if anybody's used it yet, and so we can get started in this meeting. I don't believe Melissa has done it. If you want to, I'm more than happy to do it myself, or if anybody else wants to. I would like to walk somebody through it here on the call. Otherwise, I can do it. And the thing is, it doesn't have to be perfect. You can come back.
We started going through it, but I think we got hung up on the it wasn't all the way processing.
Okay.
So I can pick
Okay.
out if someone else wants to do it, or
Let's try to pick up from where it was and see if it does it properly this time. It should. All right, so she'll share her screen. Thank you guys. Yeah, feel free to share your stuff in there. Okay, I do see your screen. It's a little blurry for me. Is it for anybody else?
yeah.
Yeah, it's blurry.
I think it's coming in a little bit better.
Still blurry.
It is. Oh, there he goes. Now I think it is just it's a little bit clearer now. So what you're looking at right now is actually Melissa has gone through and she's started her interview. It asks questions. Yeah, if you are okay with that, I mean, we can start it over from the interview. So click the number 3.
Sorry, just to clarify, she clicked on the launch kit to get this information?
Yeah,
Yes.
I went to admin, launch kit, and then platform brief, right? That's where we're going.
Absolutely.
Got it. Thank you.
Okay.
Yes. All right.
And then interview.
Yeah, we'll start over. It's in the top right corner above the number 7. There we go. All right. Okay, so hit start interview in the bottom right. And so it's asking her the first question, let's build your platform brief. This becomes the foundation for the sales page, welcome content, and everything will generate for your platform. Her platform is called Farther North Studios. And so Melissa, as the face of the brand, who is this platform for? Describe your niche or ideal member in a sentence or 2. Nice. She said women 45 plus, just starting out with AI. And you can be that basic, like just one sentence really will get a really good foundation for the stuff. So here it says, what's the main chaos, frustration, or I'm stuck moment when women 45 plus are dealing with right before they find Farther North Studios? So the thing that this does that's unique is each question builds upon itself. So it's going to take the context of the prior answers you've answered, and it's going to make a more pointed question at Melissa for her specific niche versus Claudia for her specific niche versus me. So it's helping to dial in that end result. Too much tech bro speak. That's me.
No, you're good. But I mean, a lot of women that I've talked to have taken classes where there's a lot of like terminology used that they don't understand. They've never ever heard of it before, and it moves so fast they can't keep up with it. That's the only reason I'm doing this because I think there's a space for it. Okay, pick the guest for each question or choose. Okay.
So, what does this say, Melissa?
So confidence helping them feel less intimidated and more capable using AI. speed, helping them get useful results faster without getting overwhelmed. Clarity, translating AI into simple, plain English steps that they can follow. Or independence, helping them use AI on their own without relying on tech-savvy support. So I would say there's a combination of all those in here, but I think where we got hung up last time was we could only pick one. Is it still one? Tap on an option to
Yes,
continue to
for this
choose other,
question.
then click next. Okay, so I'm gonna say this one.
Okay.
All right.
Which starting point best describes the women you want to attract first?
Curious beginners who have tried but feel confused.
Okay. This one is multiple choice.
All right. So what kind of proof? Credible for this audience. Step by step. Oh, definitely. Definitely that. Definitely that. Okay.
Okay. I like the multiple choice.
Yeah. Okay. Which time best? Oops. I just blew
Holy
my screen
crap.
up. That's a Mac for you.
Oh boy.
Fidgety. Which time best fits for the North Studio? Warm and reassuring, encouraging, empowering.
Nice. Right. Should just be a couple more.
Okay. Clearly stand against Tech Bro AI. Generic AI, overly advanced tutorials, fast-paced content. Whew, this is one only, right? Bro.
Yes.
Overly
I mean, I
advanced.
should just make them all multiple choice, I guess.
Fast-paced content. Boy, it's just there's so much in here. Yeah, it's I'm gonna say I'll stay there. Even
Overly
though,
advanced AI tutorials.
yeah,
Okay.
even though it's a combo of a lot of this, you know.
Mhm. All right. So that was 5 or 6 questions she answered. Now it should be generating the brief, which again gives her more clarity on her audience, her tone, her brand voice. And more importantly, it gives the AI who's going to be generating those web pages and that social media content context of who it's trying to target with those sales pages and content. Okay, so here's her brief. So the strategic interpretation, primary buyer,
Would
the
you guys,
primary thing.
is it better if I put it like this for
There
you
we go.
guys to see? Can you guys see this better?
I
Yes.
can.
Okay. I'm still struggling with this too.
Yes, yes.
Question, Ian. I don't mean to interrupt, but just quick question. Can you only do
Sure.
one brief or can you do multiple briefs?
Right now, you can just do the one brief. You can start it over. This one is geared specifically towards the LaunchBox offer as a whole. And I believe what I'll do, I'm going to keep tweaking it, but I'm going to move it into being a tool for the subscribers. Like your end users can use this, but unbiased. It won't be like their offer being LaunchBox. But this one right here, it is more geared, so that's why it is only one. Good question.
Thank you.
Yeah. All right, so we don't need to read all of this stuff. You can see there at the top, there's different little tabs. So interpretation, it gives the identity, audience, story. Move your cursor up just a bit. Bring it up to that little blurry bar.
Here?
There we go. Yeah, click on voices. And this is something that I haven't fully integrated how I want to, but I'm really excited about this because what it did is it went out and did a deep research on her avatar, her avatar, this whole brief, and it's given her a list of resources for people to follow. Scroll down. It's got similar voices. She's got Brene Brown.
Go again. I like Marie Forleo. I like Ariana.
Nice. Some books to read.
Oh, that's nice. This is new.
Yes. Some YouTube channels.
Oh, that's
It gives
really good.
podcasts, newsletters, communities to be a part of. And these are all valuable resources for her to check out if she so chooses to, as well as good recommendations for her audience. But the thing that I'm excited about is you guys have probably seen some of those daily carousels I make. This is going to be a piece of that. I haven't built it into the platform yet, but every day there's a new news story, and it's going to use these as the point of reference on creating carousels and like content for your community. Okay, perfect. Let's move on to the next phase down at the bottom. Hit the go to media. All right, so here she could upload her photo, her logo, and style reference. You're welcome to do that now, Melissa. You don't have to. We can move on if you don't want to.
Yeah, I don't have anything to really add in there right now. I'm in the process of changing everything around, so.
Okay, no worries.
We
can hit go to strategy. All right, so here's going to ask just a few more follow-up questions to help her create her strategy. Oh, actually, it looks like, okay, because you already did this, I believe we did already do this. Scroll all the way down and then hit restart session. Hit OK. Hit that back button beneath that restart session. Back, there we go. All right, now here's asking her those strategy questions again. If you have never done this, it will you won't have to do what we just did. All right, who gets told about the waitlist first on the first and second day? So who's her hottest, warmest audience right now? She's starting cold. Which 1 to 3 social channels does she typically use? Will use for this campaign? LinkedIn, Facebook. I have the video ones blurred out right now because I will in the future be integrating that.
I'm off of that. I don't have that. I don't have that.
Okay.
I don't have that. I have this, but I don't post on it, but I'll just say that since you're supposed to pick 3, 1 to 3,
Okay.
but I don't, but I need to.
Okay. Here, realistic content.
You know what you need to add on here?
Which one?
Blue Sky.
Okay.
I left my 150,000 followers on Twitter and went to Blue Sky.
Oh yeah.
So
I'll add Blue Sky on there.
okay.
All right.
Realistic content. Placing the cadence.
Hey, Melissa.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put my information. If you need any help in setting up your socials, I can help you because that's what I do on the side. Like I said, I do the same niche as you. I want to say maybe I'm more advanced than you are in the sense of like I'm already in automations and stuff like that. But I can always give you some tips and help you in anything if you want. We can collaborate.
I do mine. Oh, thank you. I really appreciate that. I actually am using Cowork. And
Okay.
I have it all produced and ready to go at 4 o'clock
Okay.
every day.
Oh, okay.
Thank
Perfect.
you. Thank you. I make my own videos, obviously, so it doesn't do my videos for me. Anyway, okay. Okay, realistic content and email cadence per week for the partner.
I know it's we're about 10 minutes in, but if you're doing this by yourself, you'll blaze through it. So she's almost done here. Let's see, the funnel uses 2 lead magnets. So here it's asking her what kind of lead magnet she would like created. It gives the option of a starter framework, a checklist, a behind the scenes look, a case study, or just let the AI choose. All right, she's gonna let the AI choose. What's the #1 objection you hear most from people who don't buy? What might they be objecting?
I'll just say price. It
Okay.
always finds its way into everything.
Yes. How loud and time box is the launch window? So once she's saying, "Hey, let's go ahead and buy," it's saying, "How loud does that? How loud do you want that to be?
Uh,
Aggressive, soft?"
uh, I don't really understand this. What does it mean?
So it's saying once you'll see like the call to action of there's a limited time for you to get in, kind of like that.
So it's a CTA. Yeah, I'm not a big on the I don't like I don't like it. I mean, that's
Yeah.
just me. It's probably a really poor business strategy, but I hate it. I don't know. I'll just say that. I really don't know how to
I think
answer
that's a good
that.
one. Yeah. She chose content led. All right, so right now it is generating what I was talking about the whole time. It's the 30-day list of content, direct message strategy,
Oh,
emails, pages, everything that she's going to need is going to be right here. All right, so it's generating.
27 failed.
So that's from last time. Let's see it. Scroll
Okay.
down some. Go ahead, scroll all the way down. All right, hit regenerate game plan. Bada bing, bada boom. This should clear that old stuff out. And scroll on up. All the way. Oh, come on now. Hit refresh.
Where's refresh?
At
At the
the top.
top or
Yeah.
here?
Yes. And then hit 7. Hit 6, my bad. All right, there we go. All right, so 10 of 30 assets are generating. So it is creating them. Let's go ahead and scroll down. So day 2 is ready. Some of those are still working. She's got day 2, day 3. We'll hit day 2. So right now she'll click on her wait list. The second one in.
This one?
Yes.
How do I know? Why would this not be ready and this is ready? That looks to me like, I don't know.
You see
It's
how they're all
weird.
coming in?
Okay, I see.
Yeah. So now number 1 is ready. All right. So here she's got her first post she can put on social media. It's got, for a lot of women 45 plus, AI does not feel confusing. Does not feel confusing. And then carries on to if you're curious about AI but want a calmer beginning, first place to start, join the wait list and be the first in line. So it's got that, it's got the image, and then if you click out of it, the second one in is actually the wait list that she would share that link with that post. And so it looks like this, where the user is able to enter their name and their email and join the wait list, which will add them as a lead for her that she'll later follow up with.
Okay, so hold on a second. This is
Okay.
confusing. So we've got this, which is your hook and your copy and a photo, right? And then you said this goes with this.
Yes.
Okay.
I can see how that would be confusing.
Very.
Okay. So what I'll clean it up so it is less confusing in the sense of I'll add the link to that first day's post.
To here?
And yeah, just have it automatically populate in there so that you won't need to go and find it. That makes a lot of sense. And but
I mean, would you use this every time that you're, like for example, you've got day 1 and then you've got day 2. It doesn't say day 1. In other words, If it said
Right.
day one and day one, you would know. This says day two, like you're just posting this, and this is day two.
Right.
So,
Yes. I'll separate it so it's like assets versus cadence.
okay.
So a
Okay.
quick question, Ian. So when you
Yes.
post this, this is like considered a post. It like if I go on Facebook, it's just a post. It's not like, can we convert into a real carousel or?
I mean, outside of what is being generated here, if you want to take that into the video
Uh-huh.
generation tool, you can take the post and say, even the image, and generate a video from it. So you could do that. I don't have that baked into this,
Okay.
but right now it's just standard content and image. So text with an image.
And then the wait list can, like
That's
what
signed
she's
you
doing,
out, Melissa.
what she's
Sorry
doing
about
right
that.
now. Is there a way we can have like a link? Like I know social media is against posting links, but I mean, like if we can have it so we can put it, how can I say, like integrate, like so I can integrate a sticker and have the URL so people can click on it. Can that be a possibility? Like convert the waiting list to a link?
Yes, it is a link. It is a actual like web page. So
Okay, perfect. Okay,
yeah, she just tried to
got it.
open it and it signed her out, but it will produce a link to which you would copy into the bottom there, or you would put it in the comment section. And again, it does need to be refined for sure, but the general gist is it's simple and straightforward because again, at the beginning of this call, it's like, oh, I need to add a video to it, or I need to do this. You can certainly do that, but this is just supposed to be very straightforward. Post this, here's the wait list, here's your email, here's your DM, and to try to clear up any like bells and whistles that could distract from actually getting it out there.
Sorry, another
So,
question, Ian. Is it
okay.
integrated into like a spreadsheet or something on our end when someone goes into our wait list?
It is. It is. It's saved in the database, and I am working on the visual for that so that you'll be able to access everybody who is on that wait list. So we're coming
Thank
up
you.
on time here. Yes, Claudia, thank you so much. And Melissa, thank you so much. We'll get more
Can I-
into this, and we can
Yeah,
get
let
more.
me just ask you a real quick question.
Okay.
Copy. So if I wanted to, okay, let me just get out of here. So if I
Okay.
wanted to post this on LinkedIn right now, would I just click LinkedIn?
No, you would not. No.
Okay. All right. So if I wanted to post this right now, what am I doing? Am I coming over here? Am I downloading this?
You could download it or you could copy it. It would copy it to your clipboard.
Copy
And
here?
then, yes,
Copy post, copy post. I mean, okay. So here's my question. If I downloaded it, is it copying this and the photo?
no, just the photo.
Okay. So forget the
Mhm.
photo. It's not
Okay.
my favorite. If I just wanted this,
Okay.
what am I doing? Why
Okay.
is it saying hook? Like, are these three different downloads?
They're separate. Yes, they're separate.
Okay.
So
Would
you
it
would
be
start,
easier to get it all,
yeah,
like, oh, it's right here and like, boom, let's download it and get it posted?
for sure. Yeah. Yeah. Combining
Okay.
the hook with the copy or whatever,
Yes.
just having it be copy. You
Yes.
could
Copy and
literally,
paste. I mean,
exactly.
post. Copy and post, not paste.
Right.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. I just wanted to make sure I'm gonna. I'll
Those
stop
are
sharing.
great qualifying questions, and those all really help me to tune it to make more sense. So where you get confused and you get stumped, you're not the only person. It makes total sense that would be a hang up. So thank you for getting hung up. I'm gonna fix that and make it better. On top of
It's
that,
my
I do have some
specialty.
questions. I do have some questions for you guys about some stuff with LaunchBox about what might make it better. And we have like 8 minutes and then we'll wrap up. But first thing, and Melissa, you just came into this where you asked if I hit the LinkedIn button, will it post to LinkedIn? And so I looked into this a lot of a scheduler, adding a scheduler into LaunchBox, and I really want to do it. However, it's expensive. There's a lot of platforms out there, but they charge a lot. And so I would have to increase the price. And so that's my question is, if LaunchBox could create all of the content for you, is that something that you would and push it out to the relevant channels on a schedule with automation? You don't have to do anything. It would start out, it breaks down to initially basically $30 a month add-on and that's without me doing any markup. And so my first question is like, is that worth it to you guys? And you don't have to have an answer right now. It gets cheaper the more people are subscribing to it. So it wouldn't necessarily always be that price, but I know that that's a big price tag for people.
Again, Ian, sorry, somebody was talking. I was like I'm at a baby shower, but I'm trying to listen to the training out here by myself, and somebody comes up. So what was that again? That was $30? Sorry.
So I'm asking, would it be worth it to you guys to add in a scheduling feature if LaunchBox is creating your social media content and posting it for you? Is it worth, because this platform that I'm looking into is going to be $30 per person, and it's not. I don't want to automatically register people for it. It would be an opt-in, but I'm just asking, is that like a price that people would pay to have their content automated? And no, okay.
No, because
No,
I
and
know
go ahead,
I know
Claudia.
there's other ones that does like I don't know if you've heard of Deliverant.
I'll look into it.
Look and Deliverant. It's spelled weird, but what I like about their feature is that you post 15 like pieces of content and it converts it to 30, and it has a remix button that you can remix your content, and it posts to all your social medias, and it has like, I want to say it has maybe 10 different social platforms you can post on, and they only their starter is for $4.99 for only linking up 3 social platforms. And then if you want to do more, they increase it to $14.99, and usually the $14.99 is what mostly people have.
Okay.
So when you say 30, to me personally, that's too much money.
Yeah, I thought so too. I think so too, honestly. And so I'm trying to figure out how to integrate it, because what you're talking about, Claudia, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, is my whole goal with LaunchBox is you don't need to leave the platform. And so everything should be in it. So I believe with yours, you're dealing with a whole nother subscription, a whole nother login. And I don't want to explain to people, hey, go try that other platform. And they're like, well, now I got to learn this platform. That's what I'm not trying to do. So if I can figure out how to get to like a $15 price point, maybe that is more palatable for people.
That
It would be for
remix
me.
button is important, and I'm telling you, you will sell more if you get that remix button, because that
For
way
sure.
people don't have to be like Melissa saying she's doing so much content. She wouldn't need to, because that will automatically mix up, and then it won't throw her algorithm off, as reposting the same information.
Mm-hmm. Are there
But
any
yeah,
other thoughts? Thank you, Claudia. That was a good one.
I
For
think
me,
it
I have
builds that
several more
algorithm.
too, Ian, that I can get to you.
Yeah.
I've actually been trying out 6 different ones.
Okay. Yeah, I'd be happy to check them out. Any other thoughts here?
For me, it's not important to me. I have it scheduled now. I don't allow anything to post on my behalf. I have it give me the content and I review it and I post it. And I'm totally cool with that for right now. I'm not big enough for it to be a priority. That's for me.
That makes sense.
Yeah, and I kind of agree with Melissa, because I'm not real big the things I'm doing on the side hustle just yet, because I'm trying to dedicate all my time to my clean. But I like the fact that you could just pump them out there like that. But then it's kind of scary too if there's certain platforms that you'd like to tweak it a little bit different or
Sure.
something like that, you know.
Well, delivering gives you that option. It doesn't just
Oh,
pump
it
it out.
does.
Yeah,
Oh,
no,
okay.
it doesn't just, you can create, I was just giving an example. You can create, let's say
Okay.
you create 15, right? You choose the days, right? And then it'll ask your permission. It doesn't just go in immediately. It gives you a
Oh,
planner.
okay.
It gives you the time, and then it gives you analytics because everybody's on different time zones. You guys are in different niche, and it gives you the analytics. Like, oh, this week we see that you did this, 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 and it will give
Mm.
you options. Do you want to try 2 o'clock instead of 5 o'clock? And it gives you like the whole platform. I'm saying like it's really, really interesting and good. And I know in the travel business, most people use Delivery because we don't
Yes.
have time to be posting, and if you have
Yeah,
good
and I bet you
15,
use it a lot, Claudia, because of what you're doing with the travel agency too. It's a good tool for you, isn't it?
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, in the
Yeah.
travel agency, they have Branch Up. You can look up Branch Up and Rally. Well, I don't think you will have Ralio because that's through Royal, but Branch Up is another one.
Mhm.
And that does, I don't really like it. Their free
Okay.
tier is just one, but I'm
Buddy,
telling
we
you,
have a couple minutes left. I
okay,
would love
sorry.
to hear those from you though after the call. We can definitely connect on that. And that's the thing is like, of course you can use these other platforms. And so that's the drawback is you're either going to copy and paste what LaunchBox makes into a platform like Deliverant or just directly to Facebook, or I can add in so that LaunchBox does it. And so I know that okay. Yeah, I'm looking for like something that does it directly from LaunchBox. So it's an open question because I still really want to do it. I like I would like to automate it. Second thing, and then we will wrap up here is, or if you need to drop off, totally fine. What I had an aha moment with for LaunchBox is I've been working on creating a hub for LaunchBox in general, where just like the base community can come into. And so you know how in LaunchBox you can have a free subscription and you can have a paid subscription. But there's always with your free subscription, they're going to hit that page that is just like sign up with your name and email. My question to you all is, would you want to have your um, feed viewable before people subscribe? So it gives them a view of your community. And then if they go to comment on something, then they get a pop-up that says, join Farther North Studio or join Linda's community. So instead of, for me, if I'm somebody who's interested in something, I want to see what's actually there versus being hit with a wall. And again, it's like some of these things are no-brainers, but I didn't develop it that way. So I'll
It's
show
very
you here.
Substack.
Is that how
Well,
that
I
Very
love
is?
the
Substack.
way that you think things out, and that I love that about you and your approach. And
Thank
then,
you.
because you put a lot of thought in your products, and that's what
Mhm.
makes them so great. So,
I
thank you.
appreciate that, Linda. Yes. So
So
it's essentially, oh,
I forgot to
go ahead.
mention that I also post every single day on Substack, and that is one of the things that they do in order for you to be able to comment on anything, particularly their videos, if they're doing live videos, you or not, you're reading content. You have to be a subscriber. Whether you're a paid subscriber or not, you have to subscribe. So that's all.
Awesome.
No, good insight.
All right. So it would look something like this. So let's say Joe Schmo, he goes to Farther North Studio. He's going to see only Melissa's people in her platform. He'll see their image and he'll see their first name. They won't see their last name. But let's say that he wants to like something, then they would be hit with sign up to Farther North Studio to comment or to create a post. Or if they were to go to the apps, they would be able to see all of the apps, but then they would be hit with, if you want to use the image generation, you'll need to sign up. And then same with, I know Melissa is doing it. She's hiding premium lessons behind so that free people can't see it. So your free person would be able to see your free workshops and lessons in here, but not the paid ones. And so I wanted to ask you guys that here. I think, and I thought the general consensus would be what it's sounding like. So I think I'll add that in as an option. So you could go in there and trigger, make my fee free feed public. Okay, so that's
Yeah,
what I'm gonna do.
I do love that idea, Ian. And there's one question that I have, and
Okay.
I don't know how I missed it, and that is, I want to include a ton of content on my feed, which would be free. Like all these articles that I'm writing are pretty high quality.
Mhm.
I don't know how to add them.
Okay.
So, at least somebody has something to look at when they come. Right now, there's nothing there. So it's not
Mhm.
attractive. That's why I'm not like putting it out there, because I don't have
Mm.
anyone I don't have anything to show anybody yet, if that
Okay.
makes sense.
It does, and I'll talk with you as well
Okay.
afterwards
Okay.
because there are some things that I'm curious if you're doing or not that
Okay.
and curious how I can improve it too. So we are at time, guys, and I said we would finish off with one thing we would like to accomplish between this week and next. So if you have anything like that on the top of your head, want to shout it out, 1-2 sentences, I am going to. So again, I'm working on the workshop this month. I'm just going to try to keep that as my main focus and not chase monkeys. So yeah, that's my goal. Melissa.
I am working on getting things inside of the LaunchBox so that I can start posting about the LaunchBox, and people show up to see that there's something quality there, and maybe they want to buy the extra stuff. Maybe, like join, like pay to join.
Yes. Cool.
Cool.
Linda.
Yeah, I love this session. It was great to meet everybody. It was great
Yeah.
just to hear what everybody's doing. I like the way that you did the round table. It's nice to network this way and feel comfortable, and then talk about your great products that you're working on, Ian, to help us be better entrepreneurs. The takeaway was very aha moment for me, not just as a coach, but a person that is wanting to be able to start her own business and do great things with AI. And it feels good to have these folks on the call that can back you up and tell what they're doing. Everybody's insight was wonderful. It was a pleasure to meet each and every one of y'all, and look forward to the next call.
100% agree. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, Claudia.
Same thing, to focus on LaunchBox, get to know the ins and out, and also start building my community in there, and just like similar to Melissa and Linda.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Regina, if you're available, you're more than welcome to hop in. Tell us.
I agree
something you'd
with
like to
all of
do.
them. That is my number one goal also.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna post. I'm doing for the time being, making myself available to do 30-minute calls, office hours throughout the week. So I know it said I will get back with some of you. If you follow this link here in the chat, we can schedule a time this week to connect and answer some of those questions for you more personally. So guys, thank you again so much. I know some of you dropped your LinkedIn's in here. If you want to capture those before we leave, that's where all that is. Ariel and I are out here in Austin, Texas. We come out here once a month for her. She's supposed to be working right now. I don't know what she's doing on this call.
She's saying hi to you, who she misses,
Yeah.
and all of us.
Yes.
Hi, Ariel.
Yeah.
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 Oh, she's in class
Cool.
with a lot of people.
Y'all enjoy the Austin weekend.
We sure will. I like it out here a lot. It's really cool.
Yeah, it is. That's
Awesome.
probably where I'm going to end up. So we'll talk
Really?
more about that later. Okay.
Okay.
Thanks,
All right,
Ian.
folks.
I'm
Thank you,
fixing to put something
guys.
on your calendar, darling. Y'all
Yes,
have a
please.
great weekend, wonderful weekend,
Thank
and a safe
you.
one. All
Thank
right.
you, guys.
Nice meeting you, Claudia, and Melissa, and Regina, and I'm trying to think of the other person's name. Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye,
Bye-bye.
guys.